Hello everybody, and welcome to some more Detroit Become Human. This may be the last stream, and I think I want it to be the last stream. I know I said I'll play it again, but it's so easy to get back into this game at any time that I can do it anytime I want. There's nothing to remember, the controllers are easy, and the story is rememberable, so it's not like, it's not like a arcade fighter or some other beat 'em up game or some complex game with a lot of skills to remember or like muscle memory. So I can pretty much get back at any time, which means that the chances of me actually coming back to it are very high. Still nothing guaranteed. So I think I want to explore a few choices because this game has a lot of choices, and I would need to replay it quite a few times, and that would take, you know, I would say at least 10 to 15, if not more hours. And I don't want to do that. I want to move on to the next game. And so what I'll do is I'll just explore a few alternate choices now. Interesting, there's a continue. What happens if I press continue? There was no continue last time. So last time we finished the game, got a horrible ending for Kara, died off screen. Probably the worst ending possible to get for her. Okay, so it's just gonna continue from... Interesting, so there was no continue button. It was grayed out when I finished last time. Alright. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna select a chapter, and the first choice the first thing I want to do is see if I can save the hostage and not kill myself like I did accidentally last time. Then what I want to see is if I can get past the checkpoint here without dying so unceremoniously. Then I want to see, there's a lot of things. I want to see what happens if you escape in time without getting your memory erased. That's going to be hard. I also want to see what happens if I don't shoot Chloe. I also want to see a bunch of other things, really, which I'm not going to mention right now. I don't know if we'll have time. If not, then... Oh, I also want to see what happens if I solve the puzzle here. And of course, a lot of other things, but I don't know if I'll do all of them. Probably I won't, most likely. But these are some of the choices I remember thinking, oh, I wonder what happens if you do this and that instead. So we're gonna start with this. My second, I know some choices that I made were kind of bad or hasty or wrong. Don't regret most of them, but the ones that I really regret is not using Luther as a distraction there, or triggering the scanning for the finishing one, and sacrificing myself here accidentally. Those are the choices that I actually regret, and I would have, had I had the chance, I would have went down and I would have went back and changed them. So how does this work? I just select this, right? Load selected checkpoint. Confront deviant outside. So I can do that as well. But what choices will I have is the question. Like, what lines of dialogue will I have? Connor died and protected Emma. Let's, your previous checkpoints will be replaced. Do not save. Okay. Let's see what happens. Name.
Hi, Daniel. My name is Connor.
Hold on, this is a bit loud. I'm gonna turn it down.
How do you know my name? I know a lot of things about you. I've come to get you out of this.
You slowly move towards him. I don't know if I can help that cop. Probability. I can help that guy, examine the victim, approach slowly, gain deviant trust. Calm, release hostage, pressure, empathize.
I'm an android, just like you. I know how you're feeling.
What difference does it make if you're an android? You're on their side. You can't understand how I'm feeling.
He's losing blood. If we don't get him to a hospital, he's going to die.
All humans die eventually. What does it matter if this one dies now?
I'm going to apply a tourniquet.
Okay, so we can do that.
Don't touch him! Touch him and I kill you!
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Emma and you. Emma and you.
I know you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong.
She lied to me!
60%.
I thought she loved me. But I was wrong. She's just like all the other humans.
Daniel, no!
Possible cause.
They were going to replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right?
I think
I
so.
thought I was part of the family.
70%, that's good.
I thought I mattered. But I was just their toy. Something
Easy
you throw
now.
away when you're done with it.
Hand off the trigger, realistic, blaming, sympathetic.
Listen. I know it's not your fault. These emotions you're feeling are just errors in your software.
No, it's not my fault.
76 is really good.
I never wanted this. I loved them, you know? But I was nothing to them. Just a slave to be ordered around. I can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out
Bro,
of here.
finger off the trigger! Accept. Situation is under control.
There. I did
Okay, 86. Let's approach slowly. Trust. Last chance, trust.
You have to trust me, Daniel. Let the hostage go, and I promise you, everything will be fine.
92.
I want everyone to leave. And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
Okay, compromise.
That's impossible, Daniel. Let the girl go, and I promise you won't be hurt.
98.
I don't want to die.
Reassure.
You're not going to die. We're just going to talk. Nothing will
100%.
happen to you. You have my word.
Okay. I trust you.
Finger off the trigger now. Trigger safety. Put it down. No, bro! Stop! Why did you do that? Damn! I didn't do it, man. I didn't tell them. I didn't know. I genuinely believed they were not gonna shoot you. They were gonna imprison you. Damn those humans. Damn. Successful. I wonder if there's a way to not get them killed there. So that was the first choice I wanted to see. The first alternate choice. Or outcome. Warning, no save mode. The progression won't be saved. Okay. So I got this now. Sniper shot deviant. So there is another... Yeah, you can definitely sacrifice self. That's what I got the first time. Lie. I didn't lie to him though. I thought... I genuinely thought... Okay. It wasn't a lie. Should we try it again? You know what? It's pretty short. Let's try it again. Continue. I don't want to continue. I can't back out. I guess continue means... I don't know. Okay, so when it said it didn't save, what does that mean? Does it not save me getting that choice? Do I not get points for that? Or what? I guess we're about to see. Yeah, that's what it means. Hmm. And what happens if you... I don't know. Let's save. Let's try to save this time and see what happens. Save. So... There's a way to get him to... Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna play with this one a little bit more. Because it is short
My
and
name is Connor.
it's
How
the
do you
first
remember
thing
me?
in the game.
I know a lot of things about you. I've come to get you out of this.
Okay, we're starting at 46. I wonder if that's dependent on anything. I'm gonna try to help the hostage this time. Release hostage.
I'm
Empathize.
an android, just like you. I know how you're feeling.
What difference does it make if you're an
1%. Okay.
You're
It
on
went
their side.
down. That's not good.
Understand how I'm feeling?
Let's
He's
see
losing blood.
what happens
If we don't
if
get him to a hospital, he's going to die.
we disobey this
All
time.
humans die eventually. What does it matter if this one dies now?
He's in
I'm
red.
going to apply a tourniquet.
Maybe we can...
Don't touch him! Touch him and I kill you!
Let's see what happens. Ignore.
You can't kill me. I'm not alive.
Let's see. Okay, it went down, but he still didn't kill me. Called his bluff. Okay, now let's try. Possible cause, Emma
I
and
know
you.
you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong.
She lied to me! I thought she loved me. But I was wrong. She's just like all the other humans.
Daniel, no!
They were
Possible
going to
cause.
replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right?
I thought I was part of the family. I
59.
thought I mattered.
Already favorable odds. Still
I was just
won't
their
take the
tool.
chance.
Something to throw away when you're done with
The girl can actually die here, by the way. Realistic, blaming, sympathetic.
Listen. I know it's not your fault.
I don't know what
These
happens if you
emotions
approach
you're
too
feeling are
early.
Just errors in your software.
Do you not get to
It's not my fault.
65?
I never wanted this. I love them,
I don't want him to get shot,
You know-
though. Hmm.
but I was nothing to them. Just a slave to be ordered around. I can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
Accept. The situation is under control.
There. I did what you wanted.
Okay, that last chance, trust, bluff, rational.
You have to trust me.
No
Daniel.
shit.
Let the
I chose the
hostage
same
go, and
thing.
I promise you, everything will be fine.
No. Okay.
I want everyone to leave. And I want a car.
Okay, I don't want him to get
Outside the
shot.
city, I'll let
Shit.
her go.
What do I do? I'm not gonna play this again. Sacrifice or compromise.
That's impossible, Daniel. Let the girl go. And
I don't want him to get shot.
I
87.
don't want to die.
You are. Truth. Truth.
You took human lives. Nothing can stop them from destroying you now. But taking one more life won't do you any good.
I've spent my life taking orders. Now it's my turn to decide.
So this is what happened. If you... Interesting. So I can get the girl. It's pretty much just like sacrificing myself. But instead of getting shot, I fall with him. I see. Can he live here is the question. Mission successful. Software instability down though. I saved the cop this time. How do I get him? You know some of those choices will be... I would never trust a cop like that. Fuck you, bro. Nothing personal, but you know, gotta be careful. Okay, so... Well, look at that green field on top of that building over there. What is that? That dome? Greenhouse? The scenes float. This is the scenes float. Yeah, I know. Connor leapt for Emma and fell. Connor died protecting Emma. He got shot. That's one of them. And there's three others. So maybe he dies with the girl. That's maybe another one. And what could the other three be? The girl dies and he lives? Is that a possibility? He shoots her, but like, there's no way he gets out of there alive if he shoots her. He didn't get out of there alive when he let her go. So I don't know how to be honest. And there's two other. There wasn't a locked choice there. You know, I'm really curious how I can get him to live. Like, actually, I want to see. I don't know what impact it has, but I want to see. Okay, so what's his name? Deviant, I guess. I don't know. Detroit. Become human. Deviant lives. What's his name? Can I become a human? Chapter 1. I can't really find anything because there's multiple deviants in this game. I don't know his name. Chapter 1. So the deviant can shoot me. That's another choice. Let's see. So that's the one that I got, 13%. 34% got the one that I just got. Connor leapt for Emma and fell. That's still not the majority. Unless they're split up. It may actually be the majority because 34 is pretty big for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 choices. Definitely, yeah. Sorry. To build trust with the deviant, go through all the evidence in the living room and kids' room. It feels timed, but you can take your time while you go through the whole house. When you get outside, you can help the police officer who was shot. He's off to the left. I missed him. First time, if you reassure the deviant and use his name plus info you learned about him, he'll tell you take care of the officer. He'll let you take care of the officer. Then you tell him that you'll listen to his demands and make sure he gets to leave and wave off the helicopters. I can't remember if this happens before. He'll trust you enough to let the girl go, at which point he gets shot in the head and you get the mission complete. Yeah, I want him to live though. I'm pretty sure they're looking for a lie branch that ends with the deviant jumping with Emma. Maybe he can't live. So what are the other options here? The one that I got that didn't say, which is he gets shot but releases the girl. Then there's another one where Connor gets shot. I don't know which one it is. And then there's still 2 left. He has to be able to live somehow. What could the other 2 be? Okay, there's a guide on good old Game FAQs, the best website of all time for video game guides and saves and covers. Okay, so how are they going to split this? To summarize, these are the objectives that increase your success rate of this mission. Negotiate with the deviant ending. Connor shot deviant. So I can shoot him. So there's another. So I can get shot by him. I can sacrifice myself for him and get shot. I can sacrifice myself and fall. I can make him let the girl go. I can shoot him. And what's the last one? And Deviant shot Connor. And then Connor died protecting Emma. Connor leapt for Emma and fell. Connor failed to reach Deviant in time. So he cannot live. Okay, well that's confirmed. That saved me a bunch of time. Alright. Next up, I want to see what happens if I don't shoot Chloe. Or if I shoot her and ask a different question. Where was it? Over here. Arrive with Hang. There's a bunch of other side stuff. You know, there's like a minor thing that you can see that can severely impact the flowchart or the story. Like, for example, when I noticed in the beginning, Kara peeking from the door. Alright, so ask about RA9. Kamsky's cryptic. But there's another thing here. We're gonna shoot her again. I'm gonna replay that whole chapter. Okay, get out of the car. Cops. Spirit in Capitol Park. Get out of the car. Learn Chris survived. And this is learn Chris didn't survive. All of them lead. I wonder. So you started the scene differently here. Based on what though? After you finish the game, they should give you some hints or a guide. They really should have, because this game is really complex. There's so many things. Like getting to the major choices may be easier. It's still not that self-explanatory or intuitive for some of them. But like those small ones here and there, I have no idea what I have to do. And you know, there's branching things. Okay, and while I wait, there's a few things. Wait for Kamsky. Analyze the portrait, analyze sculpture, talk to Hank. And then I ran out of time. So let's start it from the beginning. I guess save, because I want to get the points. So what I'm going to do here is... Can you skip? You cannot skip at all. You can't skip dialogue. That's not how the game is made, unfortunately. Which makes repeated playthroughs kind of annoying, in my opinion. Like, okay, maybe not the second one, but from the third one and onwards, it would be pretty annoying, like really annoying.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night.
And he didn't get shot, according to my previous playthrough.
Attacked by a bunch of deviants. Said he was saved by Marcus himself.
Yeah, okay, so it saves.
Is Chris okay?
Yeah, he's in shock, but he's alive. What the hell?
Maybe I should have started Instinct, lead Kamsky.
I have a bad feeling, Lieutenant. We shouldn't have come here.
Bad feeling, huh?
Instinct?
Should get your program checked. Might be a glitch.
Another thing that I guess I forgot to mention in my review, but nobody's gonna hear it anyway, is that sometimes, because the choices are summed up by one word, they can be a little bit deceiving. Hi. I actually did not expect to see Chloe when she opened the door.
Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna try to... like, what else did I miss, though? I can't move
I'll
still.
let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
They don't like shoes in this house. Or slippers. Okay, let's take a look at the flowchart. So, I'm gonna try to avoid, for the sake of time, I'm gonna try to avoid portrait, sculpture, and talk to him. And there's still 3 choices, so what could they be? Sit down, maybe? That could be a choice. The sculpture.
Nice girl.
Portrait.
It's not a girl.
Analyze.
Amanda.
I did this last time as well.
Android that looks like a girl.
I know what it is, Connor.
Did I get to do this last time? Let's see, let's take a look at the flow chart. Did I unlock anything new? I did not. No, I think one of them, yeah.
Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody.
I'm just curious, what else can you do? No. Sculpture, Hank. What are the 2 other options?
You're about to meet your maker, Connor.
Leave? Sit down? Maybe one of them is sit down. It won't let me sit down.
It doesn't raise any existential questions. If that's what you mean.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my...
Sat down? There has to be one for sat down. There isn't! What are the other 2? It's not like this is a big room. It's a small foyer. Or foyer. Stand. I can't examine the tree. No. I can't. It will let me. This time. There's the tree, and what's the last one? The Last of Us. No, I ran out of time. Well, whatever. No, wait, maybe it didn't update. There's no way. There's no way the tree wasn't one of them.
Elijah will see you now.
Yeah, what if I don't want to see him, though? Can I still look at
Kamsky?
stuff? I can't.
Just a moment, please.
Just a moment, please. With your fake bays. With your bloody pool. He doesn't have the fireplace there like in one of the concept art pieces we saw. Do you see the face in this one, huh? Where are you going? Hey, where are you off to? On the lake. It's frozen. What is that? That is... I never got to see that in my playthrough. That is... You should have been nude. What's the name of it? Cyberlife's HQ. So, if you only live... Bro, I would not want to live with a copy of the same android. I would want to live with at least one human. Like, it gets kind of eerie just having only androids around.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
What can I do you for, rather?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know
Are
you
you a
left Satellite
deviant? A
years
sexual
ago, but
deviant?
I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Uh-huh.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
were.
If a war breaks out between humans and deviants, millions could die.
I
Mr.
don't remember
Page.
what I chose last time. I think
It's
Deviant.
quite a serious matter.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk
Okay, I'm unmuted just to make sure.
philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
How many camera angles? Close
What
up on
about
his
you,
face,
Connor?
side, back. Oh, they have a lot of cameras here.
Whose side are you on?
You couldn't have filmed it like this in one shot in real life. Neutral. Direct.
I'm on the human side, of course.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say.
Yeah, I think that's what I said last
But
time
you-
as well.
What do you really want?
So, defensive, troubled, neutral. Troubled.
What I want is not important.
That's what I chose last time as well. Okay. I can't tell just based off of the
I'm sure you're familiar with
choices,
the Turing test. Mere formality.
but
It's a question of
I can't tell by
algorithms
the
and computer
response. Hi, you're about to die.
What interests me?
So I'm gonna shoot her and ask about
whether
different
machines
things
are capable of
that,
I call it the
for
Council test.
RA9.
It's very simple. You'll see.
Different thing besides RA9.
Magnificent.
Magnificent,
One of the
magnanimous,
first intelligent models
Mag-
developed by Cyberlife.
magnum,
Young
omega.
and beautiful forever.
Ew.
A flower that will never wither. But what is it really?
They really lent into the
Just
billionaire
blasphemy.
douchebag
Well,
entrepreneur,
living being.
tech entrepreneur with this role.
With a soul.
He reminds me of Dushan from Watch Dogs 2 a little bit. Of course, you have a gun. You're
It's up to you to answer that
I love
fascinating
guns.
question, Connor.
unfortunately they're made to kill, and you
Destroy
can't
this machine.
tell
and
me
I'll tell you
otherwise.
all I know. Or spare it. If you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Right, I'm gonna kill her
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor.
again
Sorry,
and
it's
ask
more
about
important to you,
something
Connor.
else. I'm not gonna ask.
Your investigation.
I'm not gonna go through
or the
this
life of
scene
this
another
man.
time because it takes a long time to get back here. Tedious.
An obedient machine.
Just gonna shoot her, ask him about something else. There was a locked choice, and I don't know what.
With free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Connor, we living.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell
We
you.
leaving. Shoot. Boom.
Fuck!
Test negative. You choose your investigation over the life of another android, you feel no empathy.
Beautiful.
I'm a man of my
Now
word.
that's beautiful.
Ask
I'm
one
kidding, it
question,
isn't.
I'll tell you all I know.
It does have its own charm, though. RA9, Jericho location, virus. Let's ask about virus
I
now.
want to know how deviancy spreads.
Androids share identification data when they meet another android.
Uh-huh.
An
I've
errorless
noticed.
program would quickly spread like a virus and become an epidemic. The virus would remain dormant until an emotional shock occurs. Fear, anger, frustration. And the android becomes deviant.
Mm-hmm.
Probably all started with one model, copy error. A 0 instead of a 1. Unless, of course, some kind of spontaneous mutation. That's all I know. An interesting question, Connor. But I doubt my answer will be very helpful to you.
Does he say that even if I ask about Jericho?
A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people, or stand against your creators?
How about
I'd like
I,
to be in your shoes, Connor.
how about I shoot you right now?
What could be worse than having to choose between two evils?
I said this last time, having no choice between two evils. Being forced to choose something you don't like.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Uh-huh. Alright.
You shot that girl for fuck's sake.
For
It
fuck's
wasn't
sake.
a girl, Lieutenant. It was a machine that looked like a girl.
You put your gun against her head.
Okay, I don't know if this will save or not, nor do I care. What I have left is a bunch of models, and that's it, really. So I don't care about points anymore that much. We're gonna do that again. How many chapters, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 30, 32 chapters. Okay. Let's see what happened. So I wasn't able to figure out what these three are. Actually, I got that one. The painting. But it didn't save because I didn't finish the chapter. Which I'm fine with. What could the other two be? The top and the bottom? I don't know. And at this point, I don't think I care anymore. So... oh no. Oh no. There isn't a checkpoint. I gotta do it. Okay, I gotta do it all the way from the beginning. Alright. Alright. I'm doing the club after this, and then I'm doing, because I'm gonna play for longer, I'm doing Kara at the checkpoint. I'm not gonna give the tickets, I'm gonna give them back. I'm not gonna steal them this time. But I'm gonna try to stay away from the scanners and find another way to get a ticket. And if push comes to shove, if shit hits the fan, I'm gonna use Luther as a distraction. I'm not gonna comply anymore. Because that got me killed so unceremoniously it hurt last time.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Ah, man. I wish you could skip to dialogue. That would be a really nice feature.
He was attacked by a bunch of deviants. Said he was saved by Marcus himself.
By Marcus himself.
Is Chris okay?
Is Chris okay?
Yeah, he's in shock.
Yeah, he's in shock,
alive.
but he's alive.
What the hell?
What the hell? Kamsky. I think I chose Kamsky
How
first
did you
time.
find Kamsky?
I remember this guy was all over the media when CyberLife first started selling androids. I made a few calls. Here we are.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see
Yeah, where's your badge?
Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
You're dressed in
Please,
civilian
come in.
clothes. What are you, ICE? Fucking ICE. I see. Alright, bro.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Maybe I can... Maybe one of the choices is... Okay, so I looked at this. Talk with Hank. Sit down. I can't go in here. I don't want to sit down. Look at this. Maybe there's another statue. They're identical. No,
girl.
one is a male and one is a female.
You're right. She's really pretty.
Okay, I'm just choosing different dialogue
Nice
options.
place. Guess androids haven't been.
That
a
looks
bad
like
thing for everybody.
a butterfly or like a pussy.
You're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it
Maybe I
feel?
should have used the medical term. Impatient.
Kamsky is one of the great geniuses of the 21st century.
Analyze. I did that.
It'll be interesting to meet him in person.
I can't back out now.
Amanda.
Read.
I wish I could meet my creator face to face.
Tech
I'd
addict.
have a couple of things I'd want to
Space
tell
tourism on the rise. Did I miss this the first time around? With the advent of reusable space shuttles, space tourism is becoming a reality. For those able to afford it, luxury travel brand Clear Skies is offering the first commercially available flight into space. The experience includes a 3-hour orbit of the moon, affording spectacular views of Earth. 3. Specially designed observation deck. As competition increases in this growing market, consumers can expect such trips to become more and more affordable, but consumer rights activists are already decreeing such boutique experiences as a sign of the widening social equality gap. A spokesman for Aid on Poverty said, "While the top 1% are enjoying Earth from space, the rest of us are down here suffering from pollution, famine, and poverty." Well, sucks to be you, I guess, although I agree with you 100%. It is what it is, though. Clear Skies was not available for comment, but the new slogan for their space-faring holidays looks incredibly apt. Get away from it all. I guess I think those two articles that I missed somehow, I guess they overlapped with the prompt. So you can inspect the painting. I guess those two articles were the other two unlockables I was missing. CyberLife's fortune teller computer develops most powerful quantum calculator. Hackers target social panels for latest ransom scam. CyberLife has unveiled a new quantum supercomputer capable of exaflops, 1 billion operations per second, the equivalent of several human minds in a single machine. The computer was specifically designed to analyze vast data from various sources and generate predictions. Philip Sabemore, CyberLife's director of futurology, is highly confident. "We've been testing for a while and the results are going to wow people. The computer will be used to calculate the probability of mass extinction events such as an aggressive alien invasion or global climate disasters like meteors or super viruses. The computer can then help us to anticipate and prepare for such calamities, ensuring humanity is never caught off guard, despite doomsday predictions from those fearful that AI is gaining too much influence already. Many experts are hailing this as a quantum leap in applied artificial intelligence." And that's it. Now she's gonna come and say, "Hey, we're ready." I can't block her. I'm just gonna go in. What is he doing? He's just hanging there, waiting for us to come in. So he's gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm actually busy, so we're gonna have to wait for me."
Kamsky?
Just a moment, please.
Yeah, I'm just floating here in my red pool. That doesn't really fit with anything in this room, and yet it kind of fits his personality and the vibe of this house. It fits with the trimming for the carpet, I guess, and the armchairs and the table. He's got to make his rounds. Okay, so she comes from there holding his robe. So that's where she went to fetch his robe. Alright, I'm gonna go through this long ass dialogue. I actually don't regret doing this again just because I found out what those other two options were. And this time I'm not gonna shoot her and see what happens. Then we're gonna do the club and then Kara and then maybe something else if I feel like or remember.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants.
Sir, we're investigating
I know you left
deviants.
Cyberlife years ago.
I know you left Cyberlife years
hoping
ago,
you'd be able
but
to
I was
tell us
hoping you'd be
something
able
we
to tell
don't
us
know.
something we don't know.
Deviants.
Deviants.
Fascinating, aren't they?
Fascinating, aren't they?
Perfect beings. with
Perfect
infinite
beings
intelligence.
with infinite
Now they have
intelligence.
free will.
And now they have free will.
Machines are so superior.
Machines
to
are
us.
so superior to us.
Confrontation was inevitable.
Confrontation was inevitable.
Humanity's greatest
Humanity's greatest
threatens to be its
achievement
downfall.
threatens to be its downfall.
Isn't it ironic?
Isn't it ironic? Help! Deviant's virus war. Let's choose help
We
this
need to
time.
understand how androids become deviant.
We need to understand how
Do you know
deviants
anything
become
that can help
androids, or
us?
the other way around, rather.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics.
Okay, so he responds the same.
Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
Neutral, direct. Let's do defensive this
It's
time.
not about me, Mr. Kamsky. All I want is to solve this case.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say.
So he says the same thing.
But you-
That doesn't matter, regardless of what you say.
What do you really want?
An AI waifu with a physical body? No, I'm kidding. Kinda. Defensive again.
I'm sorry, but I don't see what you're getting at.
Chloe?
Alright, so now we're not gonna
I'm
shoot
sure you're
her.
familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality.
Mere
Simple
formality,
question
you know.
of algorithms and computing capacity.
Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity.
What interests me
What interests
is
me
whether machines are
is
capable
whether
of empathy.
machines are capable of empathy.
I call it the Kamsky test.
I call it the
Very
Kamsky
simple.
test. It's very simple. You'll see.
Magnificent, isn't it?
Magnificent, isn't it?
One of the first intelligent models developed.
Okay, I'm gonna stop repeating after him.
Young,
Ew.
beautiful forever.
Ew.
A flower that will never.
EU.
But what is it really? Piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being
You can hear the orchestra in the background.
with a soul?
You don't really you hear it, but you don't really, I don't know, are aware of it. Like, you don't really
It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor.
think of it.
Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive.
If you feel it's alive.
But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
It's
Okay,
yellow.
I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry
I
to get
wonder
you
what would have
Important to
happened
you,
if
Connor.
I was like, how about I
The
shoot you?
investigation or the life of this android.
She doesn't look like she cares.
Decide who you are.
Another reason
An
why
obedient
I didn't want to
machine
shoot her. She looked like she's a robot more than a human.
or a living being
Alright, we're not gonna shoot her this time.
with free will.
That's
Well
enough.
endowed.
Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger,
Connor, don't.
and I'll tell you what you want to know.
The red now.
Cyberlife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
Ooh.
I'm not a deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators?
So we just skip straight to this.
What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
But this time Hank pulls me away. And now he's gonna shoot. Is he gonna shoot
By
her
the
now?
way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs.
So he still says this. Alright.
You never know.
You never know. And that's that.
Why didn't you shoot?
I'm not gonna skip this.
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
Kinship. I still missed one? No fucking way, bro. What? The painting? Did it save over? I got that one last time. Okay, so I got all of them. I guess I just didn't look at the painting. So Hank was disappointed with Connor's decision, and now Hank thought Connor made the right decision. Alright. I actually got an achievement, by the way, a trophy. Connor refused to kill Chloe. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna back out. And we're gonna do the club. I wanna see what happened. I wanna see the underground part of the club that we never got to see. I know there's one because I looked at the concept art. Okay. Club Eden. Low checkpoint. Isn't there? Leave crime scene. Calm approach. Investigate victim. Android. So I didn't miss anything in the crime scene. The calm approach. They both lead to this. Find an Android eyewitness. Mission fail. You don't, and then you fail immediately, but I did. And then I failed anyway. And then you can keep going if you find the basement. Alright. Let's load it. Boom, boom, boom. Guns.
He came in maybe 2-3 times.
All right.
These guys, they don't really talk very much, you know. They come in.
Hey, what's
do
up
their
with
business,
you, huh?
and go on their way.
Fingerprint detected. Please
You ever
try
have any
again.
trouble with androids before?
No way. No.
Hey, yo.
Once we lost a
Detective.
a few months back.
Excuse me,
Lieutenant.
You come here a second?
Lieutenant.
Maybe.
Maybe. Could
Can you
be.
rent this, Tracy?
For fuck's sake, Connor, we got better things to do.
Please, Lieutenant. Just trust me.
Hello. A 30-minute session costs $29.99. Please confirm your purchase.
This is not gonna look good on my expense account.
Purchase confirmed. Eden Club wishes you a pleasant experience.
You're welcome.
Delighted to meet you.
I wonder.
I'll take you to your room.
Shut up, bitch. I wonder. Sorry. I wonder how much ad-libbing they were allowed to do. Because it kind of seemed like what he said there, yeah, you're welcome, wasn't in the script.
What the hell are you doing?
There she is. Alright. Do I remember the android? I don't. I hope we don't have to do this yet again.
It's
Quick.
something.
What are you talking about? Saw what?
The deviant leave the room. A blue-haired Tracy. Club policy is to wipe the android's memory every 2 hours. We only have a few minutes if we want to find another witness.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter
what am I supposed to do with this one?
Tell it you changed your mind.
Okay.
Sorry, honey, changed my mind.
Her?
Nothing personal, you're a lovely girl. I just,
Lovely girl.
I'm with him and,
Hey,
I mean, not with him.
bro. I gotta scan this? Oh my god.
Let's try this one.
Okay. I made that mistake again. What are you doing?
No. I lost its...
Okay. Shit, she was going this way then. Come on, come on, come on. She must have seen her. Okay, so she went this way.
It saw the blue-haired Tracy. I know which way it went.
Then go for it.
I'm going for it.
There are androids everywhere.
All
I'm
right.
gonna tell which one saw the Tracy with blue hair.
I know it...
What's up? There she goes. We're making good progress. Alright, here's where it gets bullshit. This doesn't help me. And you basically have Did I see her? It should no.
No. I lost its track again.
Spent all this money and I'm still not having fun.
There she is, there she is, there she is. Alright. To blue room. Okay, we're making progress because I remember there was a black guy I had to scan, and this is where I lost her. Now I have 1 minute 30. You don't really have any time to mess up at all. Like, at all. And here's where I failed, so from here on out, I have no idea what to look for. Come on. I don't know how you're supposed to know. How much time I have? 40 seconds. No, okay, 1 minute. I'm exaggerating a little bit. She went that way.
Tracy didn't come this way.
I guess you're supposed to use her outline, but still. Okay, he was not here.
It didn't see anything. I made a mistake somewhere.
Time remaining. 1 minute.
This has got to be the most expensive investigation of my career.
Alright, her. Come on. It hid in a room. Go. Did we finish it? So I knew I have 53 seconds left, and I knew some of the choices already. Imagine it was the first time around. It left the room. What? Ask him? Run, bro! I saw her. Fled through the stab door. Okay, I think we're done.
I know where it went. Follow me.
Okay. So it wasn't as long as I thought. I was almost over with it. 2 more scans, but I ran out of time.
Wait.
What the hell is that
I'll take it
for?
from here.
What is that thing with the padlock on the wall? And this is the room we saw in the concept art with all the bodies that hit the floor. Search warehouse.
Shit! We're too late.
Are you gonna let me search it or what? Interesting. I haven't seen the blondie, redhead. There's North. Maintenance. I guess it's like a maintenance room. Oh, blue blood. Find blue hair deviant. Search warehouse. Analyze. Lick it. WR 400.
They get used till they break and then they get tossed out.
Oh, there she is. Found her.
Don't move!
So you have an accomplice. Oh shit. She's grappling with me. Ooh, what is that? It's a screwdriver. Fuck your heels. I don't know if I'm a combat model. Probably am not, but I'm equipped with capabilities. Come on, bro. She's just a knockover. Okay, that wasn't too effective. Hook. Throw. Okay, I didn't want to destroy her. That's why. Shit, this is interesting though. We're outside now. Don't shoot her, don't shoot her. I guess we could still recover her. What? What are you doing? What, just from a shove?
Quick, they're getting away!
Grab her panties. She'll get busted for public indecency. Is that a pipe? Oh. That's not my idea of a threesome. Ah, I fat fingered that one. Doesn't matter. I pressed it. Uh-oh. What? Shoot spare. Spare. Are they gonna get away though? They're not.
When that man broke the other Tracy, I knew I was next. I was so scared. I begged him to stop, but he wouldn't. And so I put my hands around his throat, and I squeezed until he stopped moving. I didn't mean to kill him. I just wanted to stay alive. Get
What about
back
her?
to the one I love.
Oh, you're a
I wanted
lesbian?
her to hold me in her arms again. Make me forget about the humans. Their
What the
smell,
hell?
Sweat. And their dirty words.
What do you expect, honey? This is a strip club.
Let's go.
More than that, it's like a brothel. Wait! Don't let him go. Don't let him. He
Probably
liked
better
that?
this way.
Why? I might have missed a magazine there. Because I didn't get to explore everything. I didn't know she was going to be there. Once I saw her, it was over. Doubts. I got a trophy. The Tracys escaped. So, there's another option here. I wonder what this is. And this is probably not letting them escape. And this is, I don't know. Like, what other three options could there be? Hank gets beat up? I don't know. Yeah, so analyze Blue Blood, investigate Android stock, and then I found him right off the bat, just like that. It's probably a newspaper article or something in here, and about the other three, I don't know. But I'm not doing that again. Or am I? Or am I? I am. Well, it depends, really. What do I want to do, you know? Like, what do I want to get from the game? What other... I don't know, I'm talking nonsense. What other choices do I want to see? I could try to enter without Mark, and then he'll probably... no, not Clark, not Mark. Carl. Carl is his name. I could try to rob the store, but that's more like... I already saw a scene of that in the documentary. It's more like a thing that can happen. I'm more curious what happens if you go into the squat house, because from what I saw in the concept art, there might have been a squatter in there already. Zlatko. Oh yeah, I'm really curious what happens if you manage to escape, but that one's pretty hard. You know what? I'm fine with that. I have plenty of other stuff that I'm curious to see. So I think I'm gonna... Let's see what the checkpoint looks like here. Okay, arriving home, find something to do, and then come back. Okay, it's not here. Intruded task for money partners. Broken. Okay, it's this chapter. It's a short chapter. Check studio with Carl. That's what I chose. Obey Carl. Leo accused Marcus. Alright. Let's see. And guest.
The most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing here? I hate cocktail parties and all the schmoozers that go there.
Well, it's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Yeah. No one gives a damn about art.
Yeah.
All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out
Unfortunately.
of it. Come on, let's have a drink. This whole thing has made me thirsty.
Was that carpet here before like that with the gold bars? The golden bars, rather. I guess no gold bars because gold. I don't know. It's pretty much the same thing. Fake birds.
Scotch, neat as usual.
Absolutely.
On the rocks.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Screw the doctor.
I'm old enough to choose my own medication.
Alright. I guess we gotta grab it from this side. He's gonna notice the light is on, and here's where shit hits the fan. Really bad. The intrigue in the story.
Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Call the police.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out. Marcus, no, I'm gonna come with you.
Yeah, see, that's what I did last time, but no, I'm not gonna listen to him this time.
Leo.
Oh, look who's here. My father's plastic toy.
Leo.
Okay, so he comes in anyway, so that's just
You refuse to help me, so I'm helping myself. It's crazy what some people pay for this
he
shit.
can live though. I saw concept art for that.
Look, they're all gonna be
Right?
mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here.
Okay, we're not gonna obey him. We're gonna beat the shit out of him. Wern.
Look, I've already called the police. You should go now before you get yourself into more trouble.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you? Not perfect, like this fucking thing?
That's enough. Get out right now.
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone.
Come on, let's see what you got.
Marcus, don't defend yourself, you hear me?
Yeah, I did that last time, and I still got
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for?
turned into
Good man, act like one.
pieces.
Stop it. What's the matter? Too much of a pussy?
Stop it.
Look who's talking!
Stop it.
Too scared to fight back, you fucking bitch!
I don't have to obey them. Okay, so this is the moment I break my code. My software. Okay, so there's no choice in no choice for this. It happens anyway. But now I can choose to hit him back.
That's right, I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
Oh, Leo, leave him alone.
I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna take
Push. He dies? Just like that? Wow! Where's the blood coming from? Really?
Oh my God. Leo,
So can he not live?
my little boy.
So he lives like this.
Carl,
He's okay, he's gonna get mad at me.
They'll destroy you, Marcus. You gotta go. Get out of here.
Explain, conjure.
Go? I have nowhere to go. Carl, you're all I have.
Get out! Now! Go!
Shit.
Marcus!
Don't fucking move!
Okay, so yeah, the outcome is the same because we need to have that scene. So he lives. Weirdly enough, if you defend yourself, I got a trophy. Weirdly enough, if you defend yourself, okay, that's a bit far-fetched. Him dying instantly, maybe from bloodhead trauma later, from a brain bleeding, but like instantly, there's no way, bro. From that height, unless he already had some sort of affliction, I don't know, whatever. So yeah, that was unexpected. Police mistook Marcus for the aggressor. Leo accused Mark. So yeah, there's no good ending here. So this is just I don't even know if it affects anything. Maybe you can meet him later. When you visit him, you can visit him in the hospital. So that's a different scene. So that's how he lives. I find it funny and ironic that when you don't hurt his son and kill him right in front of him and listen to his commands and not defend yourself, he has a heart attack. But when you do, he doesn't. When he sees his son die in front of him, even though he didn't really like him that much, he doesn't. But when he sees, I guess he cared more about me because he sees me, even though he knows I can't die or that Leo can't do any real damage to me. He still has a heart attack. Interesting. Okay. Well, that was quick. Next up, I want to see. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? I want to see what happens if you manage to avoid. I guess you just skip that whole that whole sequence. If you manage to avoid having your memories erased. Cars were set. So I have to play this whole sequence again. If I fail, oh man, it's gonna take forever. Free monsters, obey your new master. Okay, so there is no checkpoint. There's one later here. But yeah. Explore the house to recover your memory. So I have to. I'm gonna look it up ahead of time. I'm sorry, but if I fail and have to do this whole sequence again, I'm not gonna do it. Cause it takes too much time. Okay. So, there's still a lot of questions regarding Alice that I haven't. It seems like that twist is like there were no signs of it except for that one time she found the magazine and her LED turned red, and then
This is the place.
it never gets mentioned until all the way till the end of the game. So most players would have probably forgotten about it. Not entirely, as in, you know, when you get reminded of it, you're like, oh yeah. But like they put it out of their mind. I certainly did. I totally forgot about it because it never gets mentioned or hinted at again ever until the end. But that's not the problem. The problem is she has no LED. Why would you make children android? She feels hunger. She ate. Where does the waste go? To the toilet? Like, why would you make? I guess for it to be more immersive.
Are you Zlatko?
Who's asking?
I was told you could help us.
I don't know who told you that. You came to the wrong place. I'm sorry.
Wait. We really need your help.
I wonder why he's hesitant in the first place. Does he know she's an android? As in, like, Alice? Does she know Alice is an android? Interesting. Alright, here we go. So, I'm gonna look at. Actually, I'm not gonna look it up just yet. Yeah, don't be shy. I can't go upstairs. I tried. Interesting enough, from what we've seen in the last episode from the concept art, there was supposed to be a bear there instead of an ostrich. I guess they kept it as a surprise later.
Take these ladies' coats. Oh, don't be afraid of our big friend here. Luther is just another android that I helped. He keeps me company in this big, empty old house. Please, make yourselves at home. How did you hear about me?
An android. On the street, he said you could help us.
Yeah, I wonder if that guy was on his payroll, so to speak, or like programmed by him. Because why would he want another android to die or get reset like that?
What about her?
Deviant? Is that what he said?
She's human.
Oh, really? Are you sure about that?
And you want to find a safe place. Somewhere you can start a new life.
Look at his face.
I hear Canada is very lovely at this time.
This was the moment where I started not trusting him and
landscapes,
thinking there was something
spaces,
wrong.
Clean air.
Also, when I saw Luther,
laws. Great place for a fresh start.
Yes, that's.
I can't look at him the same way though.
Exactly
He's not scary anymore after
Of course.
I've spent so much time with him as a
I can help you.
ally or friend.
But first, we have to get rid of your tracker.
Tracker?
Yeah. All androids are fitted with a tracking device to locate them at all times. I'll remove yours, and then you'll both be safe. Come on. Follow me.
Come on, follow me. He has, you know, that I'm exaggerating it a little bit, but he has that tone.
The little one can wait for us in the living room.
No.
No, she always stays with me.
Of course. Right this way. Everything we need is in the basement.
Well, of course it is in the basement. You damn. You're the deviant.
I don't like this place. And that man. Let's go, I have a bad feeling.
Yeah, you're right.
Alice, we have nowhere else to go. We have to trust him.
I chose a different line. I wonder if that's gonna make an impact.
Please excuse the mess. I needed somewhere discreet for my machines. Removing trackers is illegal, so I opted for discretion over comfort. I hope the little one isn't too scared.
No. No, she'll be alright.
That's good.
And now I unlock this. Okay. Alright, so before I go in there, I'm just gonna leave myself a little bit of breathing room. Let's look it up and see if, or rather, how I can escape in time. Okay, so Detroit become human. Whenever I type DEET in the search bar before I type the full word, the first recommendation or whatever it is, the first result is Detrolex, which is a drug. Well, not, you know, it's like medicine. I think for like hemorrhoids. Try to become human. Escape. Memory wipe. Here's what I did to save her memory. I looked to the right by the monitors, and there was something I could look at, and then something popped up that said short circuit. Looked down at both of her feet, and there's things for you to kick. Then I looked up at her right hand and reached for the green wire. If you do all the QTs right, then you should be able to save her memory. Same here, it worked well for me. Pulled the yellow, then the green. I don't know if you have to pull both. Okay, I'm gonna look at something more concrete. PlayStation trophies. Karam, chapters Latko, bookworm. The fastest way to escape is to prevent Kara from resetting, so when she's caught in the machine, look to the left and knock over the monitor. Then turn right and pull the green cable with triangle so Kara will be able to free herself. Alright. So left, monitor, right, green. Got it. Why do you have a well? I asked that the first time as well. Left monitor. Where's the monitor?
If you could just stand over there.
There is no monitor on the left. Okay. I wonder if you can refuse. I don't think you can. Is that a 3D printer? Okay, so I can't look at what he's doing. I wonder what happens if I just choose... Okay, I can't. It would have been nice. I mean, there's already enough foreshadowing. It's very subtle, which is, I think, is the best choice here to not super heavily. It already is pretty obvious if you have a few brain cells that he's not trustworthy and that something is about to happen. But maybe you could have checked down there and saw like some sort of LED or something light up, or like the eyes of an discarded android for a second and then disappear. That would have been a really cool scene. But I guess you do get the scene with Alice where she sees something and then you see something move in those cages. Alright, real quick, let's go.
I should warn you, this could be quite unpleasant.
Okay, left monitor, right green cable. There is no monitor on the left.
Much strange. For some unknown reason, the
Green
trackers
cable,
seem to stop
monitor.
working in Deviants. That's why it's so hard to find them. So, actually, there's no reason to remove your tracker.
What? But you said that...
Yeah, people believe what they want. You Deviants are so naive. They'll come to me expecting me to help them. And I just reset them, sell them on. Or I keep them for my little experiments.
No! No! I don't want to be reset! Let me go! Ah!
Oh, I forgot about the child. Lock it up. I'll deal with it later.
It? So maybe he knows it's a robot.
Deviant that wants to be a mother. That's so sweet. And so deluded.
Where's the monitor on the left?
It's time we put you out of your misery.
That? I guess it's that thing. Alright, here we go. Not yet. Gotta look at Alice. Hey, fuck you, bruh.
That's what you get for having a dream. It always ends up the same way.
We'll see about that. You died, by the way, didn't you? You got gangbanged by your experiments.
Being erased and feeling nothing. No more pain.
Look at this. Look how slow it is right now. 8, 9. It takes like 5 seconds to do 1%.
Almost envy you.
Okay, maybe a little bit less. And then it jumps all the way to like
Oh, poor little
memory corruption detected.
Oh, looks like Mommy doesn't remember you at all.
Jumps. Okay, it's still at 13.
I've forgotten you.
Carl, what happened to you?
Oh, all right, that's enough. Come on. You bit me. I'm gonna teach you some manners, you little bitch.
Carl! Wake up, Carl!
Meet me in the living room.
Meet me in the living room.
Okay, bruh. Alright. 24. You saw that? 24. And now it's gonna jump all the way to like 80. I guess it's later. 26 and then... Okay, it goes fast. Alright, monitor. Blue cable. Okay, monitor. It says knock the monitor. Push that. Okay, that's what I gotta do. Short circuit. And now the cable on the right. Green cable. Okay. There we go. There we go, I managed to do it. Malfunction. Leverage self. Again. And the third time. Get up. On your feet, Ryder. I said get up. Memory corruption repaired. Okay, so we just skipped the whole thing. Find Alice. Do I want to still keep playing? Because I know how it's gonna end. I wonder what happens if you don't release them. If they die, I wonder if I... You know what, let's release them still.
Help us.
Actually... No, I wonder what happens. Does Luther kill him? I don't want to release him. Let's see what happens. Just for the sake of it. If I die and I can't continue the story because it's saved, I'm gonna be mad. Because I wanna... The choice that I probably want to do the most. Okay, so now I have more time.
I should be done here in 10 minutes or so. Have a look at the little one, see what I can do with it.
Understood, Slako. I'll bring you the little one in 10 minutes.
Time remaining. Okay, so I'm in here. Find Alice. What happens if I meet him? Find Alice. Now I have 10 minutes to find Alice, not just remember. So he's not in the living room anymore. He's just up here guarding. Alice is in that last room over there. Can I talk with him? Is he active right now? No. He is.
I'm sorry. About the little one.
Okay. You're still gonna chase me though. So I don't remember exactly what room she's in. I think it might have been this one at the end. Yep.
Alice? Clara, you remember me? How could I forget you?
It's okay, so this plays out the same.
You were right, we never should have come. We have to go. Follow me and don't make any noise, okay?
I wonder if I can sneak out without being noticed.
Luther?
Is he gonna cover for us?
Yes, Slako.
I'm finished here. Go fetch the little one.
Right away, Slako.
What? Shit. Okay, it just... Alright. Hide. We're not gonna hide just yet. Not gonna hide just yet. No.
Slako!
What?
The little one is gone!
Well, it can't have just disappeared. Gotta be here somewhere. What are you waiting for? Go look. Shit. Where are they? Luther!
Okay.
Find them, for fuck's sake!
Hide. So last time, or like first time, I hid in here. Well, that's a nice angle.
Fucking android. I should have taken it apart the minute I set eyes on it.
He's taking his gun, I think.
Nothing. Trouble.
Yeah. I didn't hear a door. Escape. What happens if I don't? We have 36 seconds left. Okay, that was close.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Androids, androids. You are androids, that's for sure. Yes, yes, androids must obey. Yep. You do not. You disobey. I must tell the master. Yes, I can't stop them. I will tell the master. Yes, that's for sure. Yes, it's not right. They're here. Come quickly. They're here.
I know you're there, you sneaky bitch. Show yourself.
Find next hiding
There's
place.
one on the table.
Hide.
Come on, show yours. Look, I'm not gonna hurt you. I only want to talk with you. I know I shouldn't have erased your memory, okay? I regret that now.
You're lying!
Come on out and everything will be alright. I'll help you.
Move.
Think about that little girl. How scared she must be.
Okay.
Just be reasonable. Come out and everything will be alright. Did you find them?
No, it's not good. I'm still looking.
Well then, get moving, you big idiot. I want them back.
Okay, he found me. Did I open the cage in time? Ooh, shit.
No more hide and seek for you.
I wonder if he can... I did.
They're over there.
I wonder if you can get out without being noticed at all. He's gonna notice you're gone. He's gonna notice you're gone, but I wonder if you can avoid him altogether. That one is locked. Back door. I know from experience. I wonder if there's a way to not get Luther to come with you. Probably. Although it seems like he has quite a little bit of importance later on.
No, I won't leave. Go, run as fast as you can.
There's no, I didn't free them, so what's gonna happen now? Is he gonna,
I warned you.
Is he gonna hack him?
Dreams always end in tears.
With the axe?
You should have listened to me. What are you doing? Get out of my way.
No. Not this time.
I said get out of my way or I'll shoot right through you. Dare you?
From the hip, huh?
You obey me.
And grab the axe.
I'm your master.
Yeah, okay, so he shoots him if you don't release the robots. That's a lot of, is that buckshot? Probably. Never shot a shotgun before. Is he not gonna come with us now that he killed him?
I didn't want to hurt you. He programmed me to obey him. When I saw the little one risk her life to save you, it was like opening my eyes for the first time. Finally, I could see. I know you have no reason to trust me after what I did. But I know someone who could help you across the border. I could take you there. I could protect you. You and the
Okay. I don't think there's any choice to be made here, so it's just this cutscene and the end of the chapter.
Alright.
Next, we're gonna rectify that horrible mistake I made last time with the bus stop, and then I don't know.
I was so scared of losing you.
Of course, there's plenty of other choices I want to see. but I gotta weigh how much I want to see them versus how long it'll take for me to see them and how interesting would the result be. So this was interesting. Not a letdown, but a bit disappointed. I managed to sneak for a bit more this time though. So I'm guessing if you don't go for the cage, the bear cage, maybe you can get out without being seen, but I'm not sure. Chase started, bear attack, so just like last time. There's two options here. Luther joins Kara and Alice. Maybe you can die here, and the other one is Luther doesn't join you? I don't know. I totally skipped this, because I escaped first try. Alright. Didn't get an achievement or anything. Now I'm gonna do the final countdown. No, I'm gonna rectify a mistake I made. I wonder if I can save him here. I want to do that, but top priority right now is this over here. Wait, where's Card? I guess it's a multi-chapter? Crossroads, maybe? No, it's Night of the Soul. I think it's this one. Marcus, Connor. Only Marcus and Connor? Pay respects. Interesting. Low checkpoint. Carl died and broken, even though in my save he didn't. I guess if you don't continue from that point on, I don't know. It doesn't update? So, it says Night of the Soul, Connor. It still says her. Kara. Why isn't she there? Did I make her die here by accident? I think so, yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is a long one. No, they escaped. So when does she die then? She doesn't show up here. It's just Marcus. And Connor. And that's it. What? Where's that checkpoint though? That is really weird. Okay, maybe here. Yeah, okay. Really? I get no checkpoint? I have to do this from the beginning? You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be. You gotta be. Well, this is gonna take like an hour. Alright, here we go. I'm giving Kara a better ending. She deserves it. Fun fact, from what I saw in a in a bonus video yesterday, or the day before, you can, if you pick different choices, you can have Todd live, and then you can meet him at the checkpoint with Alice, and, which makes for an awkward situation.
That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast.
We gotta move fast. Now, here's the thing. If it takes this long to get back to where I was, I still want to do what I still want to see what happens if you choose Luther as a. I'm gonna deactivate.
You'll feel better now.
I still don't know. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. So I still don't know what happens if you don't, or what happens if you do, like I just did now in my previous playthrough, or first and only full playthrough. There's a gun. Just okay. Well, I was gonna say just lying around, but it's theirs. Man, I love guns, but I love swords more than guns. They're more personal, you know. Guns are very cold and not personal. Don't touch the tip with your finger. Never point guns at anything you don't want to harm or kill. Mostly kill. If you're using BBs, maybe, but you can still kill people with BBs if you shoot them from pretty close range in their head or vital spots.
What are we gonna do?
Sneak around.
We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. We're going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Don't kill me! I didn't do anything!
Shut up, I say! Are there many more? Look at them, they're like
Hide. They're gonna get killed. I don't think there's anything I can do. Okay, we're gonna speed run this.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
Gonna get shot. I think you can get caught here 100%. Okay, look back. Gonna go behind the truck. Feels a bit safer. There's Luther, we're gonna help him.
We can't help him, Alice. The soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave him. They're going to kill him.
I'm gonna save him like last time.
Hey, buddy.
I'm gonna pick all the choices I made on my first playthrough just to have it as authentic as possible and to not risk screwing it up somehow. Hide.
No. No, please.
He is gonna get shot. I don't think you can save him.
Fucking androids. Hold it right there.
No!
Where'd you come from?
What? I guess I went too fast this time? Man, I didn't even think about that. I really went slowly the first time around because I was immersed and I wasn't hurrying anywhere like this time. Well...
Come on, this way.
We're coming to you live from Detroit, where thousands of...
Okay, well... I guess you saw that if you run there, if you saw what happens, you get caught. Alright. From the beginning. Fucking... Hyper alert guard. For some reason this one takes a long time to load compared to the other ones, which are pretty much instant. Oh yeah, right. Would it have killed them if they made a checkpoint at the bus station, knowing that you can end the game prematurely there? Here we go again, and this time I'm gonna sneak slower. I wonder if there's a mod for this game on PC that has save states, so you can save in anytime you want. it would really, really, really make the game's replayability way better.
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast.
20 minutes. Talk. I wonder if
You
what
alright?
happens if you ignore her here.
I'm really cold.
No, you're not. Okay. Alright. Pay more attention this time. After that sneak sequence, we should be fine.
Thanks.
The way she smiles and says thanks to me, it seems robotic there. It's like, thanks. With that, it seemed unnatural. It seemed programmed. You know? Alright, let's take the 2. AK gun. I don't know what the tones are for the pronunciation. The pitch accent. Ju is like 10. Jiu is free. As in, not a price, but like you're free. Or freely. Jiuni, I think, is freely.
Come on.
But Ju. No, that's more like what? Like as in gun. Ju. Shut up on your knees.
What are we gonna do?
Sneak around slowly this time.
Catch that bus.
Catch the bus.
Stay close to me.
Guys and gals, have you ever shot a desert eagle before?
I'm going to make it, Alice. I promise you.
Don't kill me! I didn't do anything!
Don't kill me!
Shut up, I said!
Shut up, I said.
Left it under like rats.
Bro, you couldn't sound more brain dead. Okay, you could. If you tried, but yeah, you could.
There are soldiers everywhere.
Freezing my nuts off. Shut up, you don't have nuts. You have no balls. Killing defenseless androids like that. You're not a man. You're worse than a pussy. You're a, I don't know, cretin. Yeah, that got him.
Soldiers are everywhere.
Can you just leave him? Alright, save him. What if I accidentally pressed X there? I would have actually rage quit. Okay.
Hey, buddy.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home.
So, I'm like 99.99% sure there's no way to save this guy. This is the game's way of showing you that if you get scanned, you die. It's important for later on. Okay, now, slowly. I'm going as slow as I can. Okay. Kara. Kara.
Where's Alice?
She's hiding nearby.
Kara, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you.
Go before they
Us? You're the guy from the theme park?
Luther! I thought you were dead.
I was afraid I'd never see you again. I wanted to meet you at the terminal, but they caught me along the way.
Come on. We're close, but we don't have much time.
Burger Zone. Alright. Gotta be patient here. That's why I was so annoyed. This chapter is really slow, which is not a problem. It's fine the first time around. Okay, there's no way that guy didn't hear Luther with his heavy footsteps on the snow that also creaks. now there. It's funny how easy it is to pass this. You just gotta be a little bit patient. And we're out. Now I gotta make sure I don't freak out during the checkpoint. And here's the tough part. I'm like 65-75% sure there's a way to escape even if you return the tickets.
Okay, but you never know.
Maybe we should take the detour and avoid the risk.
I don't have time. I haven't.
Yeah.
I didn't take the detour. Choose a route. Yeah, and I don't have 11 minutes. Interesting. I think I had like 9 minutes, so I was 1 minute quicker this time. So you don't have 11 minutes. You literally, it tells you how much time you have. Maybe you can be really quick, but I don't see how you can be. Maybe if you don't save Luther, yeah, you might have barely enough time. We're going this way though. I'm gonna replicate what I did the first time around.
I don't like humans who carry guns. They make me nervous.
Just stay calm, all right, Luther? Don't do anything until I say so.
ID, please.
Show ID.
You do realize there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
Alice.
My daughter slept over at a friend's house. We went to pick her up. We're on our way home now.
He suspects something.
No, he doesn't. Stay calm.
Stay calm. Everything is fine.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
Sick.
She's sick. A bad flu. We just need to get her home.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around and our guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Thanks.
Hey, wait a minute.
He knows, Kara. They're gonna kill us.
Stay calm.
Don't do anything, Luther. You hear me?
They're gonna shoot.
No, they're not.
Kill Alice.
No.
You dropped it.
They really want you to second guess yourself there.
Thank you.
It makes sense though, you would in a situation like this in real life. Alright. Here's the hard part. If I mess up here again, I'm gonna have to do that all over again, and I'm not. I am not doing that again.
We're coming to you live from Detroit.
Back to back.
Thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment.
No, I'm gonna have to play as...
Deviants, the one they call Marcus,
No, I'm...
is at the head of the march.
Do I?
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
How old would you say she is? I would say she's like 50-something. I would say she's like 55. What if it turned... Okay, I gotta do this as Marcus. Yeah, the last chapter is... It's gonna take a long time for me to reach that. Okay, I'm looking it up. I'm sorry. I didn't want to, but if I mess up, I'm gonna have to... I would have had lost an hour. I would have lost an hour if I were to mess up. I don't know. I would lose an hour, I guess. And I don't want to do that. I already repeated that first sequence because it didn't sneak fast enough. Apparently they didn't kill us on the spot, but I'm not risking it.
Here we are. The moment of truth.
So there's a lot of nuance, but from what I've seen on the internet, basically it boils down to, for Marcus's endings, there are two, let's say, positive outcomes, but in my opinion there's just one good ending, the one where you peacefully succeed. Firm.
Our people have risen up to claim their freedom.
You can actually
If you want to
get
stop us,
a
you'll have to kill us.
positive ending, a favorable ending with violence. You can shoot him and kill him, and like you can still win, but you're not gonna have the public's. I don't know how. I guess by violence and force, you can still win the revolution though.
There's no turning back
Calm.
We ask that you release all androids detained in camps and cease all aggression against us. We are peaceful. We will not resort to violence. But we are not leaving until our people are free.
Oh, okay. How long is this gonna take? There is no checkpoint. You gotta do the whole chapter. Fire. Man, they're pretty accurate to not hit us. I guess I got hit. There's no wound marks on North or Josh. Kneel, sit, raise hands. Let's raise hands this time around. Choose something different. Might as well if we're gonna replay it.
You're gonna open fire on unarmed protesters?
They already did. What are you talking about? I guess he means keep opening fire. You know what's funny? I haven't seen a copy of Marcus's model. I've seen a copy of Kara's model. I've seen a copy. Have we seen a copy
Yes,
of?
Michael, we are less than 100
There
meters
is.
away,
Yeah, actually,
and
there
events
is a
are
copy
unfolding
of.
as
If
we
you get a
speak.
different
We
ending
will continue to bring you live
of
updates.
Connors's.
Josh Douglas, Channel
I
6.
found that I didn't see the scene, but it must have been really like, whoa. You remember that concept art we saw in the previous episode? Okay, so now we're back with him, and I think it's gonna switch to Kara again. So this is the sniping point. I wonder what happens if if I listen to them and don't fight them and don't kill them. Let's see what happens. I'm curious. I guess we're hitting two birds with one stone. I wanted to see this this alternate choice as well. It was one of the choices that I had in mind when thinking of this. Okay, why do you need the stock for? I guess you're gonna use it on the railing. Sorry, not the stock, the, what is that called? I don't know.
And turn around with your hands in the air.
Explain first.
I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. I'm on your side.
The rest? I
Shoot
don't know
the
what it's
leader of
called.
the deviants and stop the revolution, but you have to let me.
Put the gun down. Turn around. This is your last warning.
I know you. You're Connor.
Let's see what he says.
The android from that hostage situation. I thought you were dead.
Androids don't die, Captain.
Okay, so either it saved the last one I did, which was jumping with him, or it didn't save at all.
You're coming with me.
Okay,
Don't understand.
let's see what happens if I obey.
My mission is too important to let you interfere.
Flee.
Stay right there.
Uploading memory, so I'm gonna just kill myself, okay.
Connor! Connor!
Right, okay. Get yours today. Today, I said. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna look up what happens, or rather how to get the good ending here. So, Detroit become human. Kara bus terminal. If there's any possibility to get a ticket without stealing from the family, is there rather? Okay, so this is a question. So I played my second playthrough. Okay, went through a boat and Luther died. So I chose to Okay, anyway, so I take family's tickets, and since I thought they're humans and won't be killed, unlike three of them, and I also met Todd. Okay, so I was wondering, without taking tickets, is there any way to all three survive? There's another way how all three can survive. If Kara surrenders during Jericho raid, or I guess they meant, if she's caught while she tries to sneak past the soldiers in the first part of battle for Detroit, she and Alice will be sent to the android camp. Luther will be there too, and there is a way for all of them to escape. Also, if Marcus is doing a violent revolution and is successful, he will save them just in time. I see. There's another way to get all three to survive, but not at the bus station. The only way to take the bus is to steal the tickets. So I'm basically screwed. I really want to see what happens if you use Luther as a distraction, but I'm not gonna risk it. Okay. This is a Reddit post. I'm gonna look at an actual guide on the wiki page, the fandom. Okay. Location game. It doesn't provide any. When Kara with Alice and Luther, if alive, arrive at the bus terminal, they will be disappointed by the announcement. Kara can steal tickets from a family encounter. Todd get killed by security from running away, get captured and sent to a recall center, or Adam will tell them to hurry up because his mother is going to meet this Adam. Who the hell is Adam? Adam is you know who Adam is? It's Rose's son, because his mother is going to meet the smuggler who will supply them the stuff to cross the border. Okay, so the wiki, it doesn't have a guide. Neo Seeker. Okay, if Kara and Alice escape Jericho, proceed to the Kara leaving Detroit section. If Kara and Alice were captured, proceed. Okay, Kara leaving Detroit. If Jericho wasn't attacked, there's a way to have the Jericho not get attacked? That's interesting. I thought that was an inevitable outcome. If Jericho wasn't attacked during Crossroads, this chapter will begin with Kara, Alice, and Luther on the streets of Detroit. Otherwise, Luther will be absent. Before heading down the street, speak with Alice. Okay. Save Jerry's. Choose save Jerry's plus Alice. Save Luther. Oh, we didn't save the Jerry's? Alright, choose keep going. Minus Alice. What do you mean? The Jerry's? Okay, I think you save him at the same time as Luther. You'll need to decide whether to proceed through the risky checkpoint or take a detour. Approach checkpoint. Take detour. Proceed to, okay, unlock options. Shoot. Unlock the shoot guards or Luther shoots guards node. Okay, unlock options. Luther creates a distraction. Here we go. At the bus terminal, late for the bus. If you choose the detour and it had less than 11 minutes, the soldiers will announce that the last bus has already left the terminal. Minus Alice, minus Luther. On the other hand, if you passed through the checkpoint or had enough time to take the detour, the soldier will announce that the bus is full and only ticket holders will be allowed on board. Before looking for tickets or leaving, note the two soldiers on the left performing a security check on the individuals throughout the area. If approached, the soldiers will ask for the group's ID. So that's what happened last time. Luther creates a distraction. Luther died. Proceed to... Okay, so he distracts them. So I could have done that last time and had Alice and Kara escape, but Luther die. Hand over ID. Obtain the soldiers executed Kara and Alice ending. Obtain the soldiers executed Kara, Alice, and Luther. Flee. Obtain the soldiers executed Kara. Okay, so they execute us. So I'm gonna steal the tickets. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I felt bad because they had a kid, but like they weren't gonna kill him though. All right, here we go.
Alice, we made it.
Canada border.
The last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on.
Whoa, this is luggage over here.
What are we
I
gonna
thought it was
do?
just some random crates. From a distance, find a way to leave. Okay, we can't go there. I like how she just looks like she saw something, or I don't know, like, no, I'm turning back. That's kind of what that expression conveys to me.
Security check. Please don't move.
Okay, so don't approach them. There was something to read here, or maybe I'm misremembering. So you have this interaction and that's it? I guess so. So that choice pretty much screwed me over.
I think Oliver likes you.
I felt bad
Is
for
she
them.
yours? Yes. She's adorable.
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
You know, this seems like a little bit of a little bit too much of a Deus Ex Machina for me. What are the chances that they drop their tickets and there's no other, which makes the fact that there's no other way to escape, if you're in this situation, in this scenario, makes it even more of a Deus Ex Machina.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I was sure.
Shit, I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
I'm not giving them back this time.
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck. Excuse me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you? It has our bus tickets in it and... Never mind.
Nope. I wonder why they tremble.
No. Sorry.
What are we gonna do? We can't stay here. We have to find a safe place for Oliver.
Sorry. Oh, you get a second chance.
Honey, I don't know what happened. They were right here in my bag.
Security check.
Okay, now we can go. Can we skip the line just like that? We can.
Yes, here they are.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, 3? The baby needs a ticket as well? What the hell? I guess I'm not surprised with this bullshit-ass dystopian, bleak future. I would never make an android in the likeness of a child. Anything else to pick up here? No, there's an invisible wall here. Fuck the police. Alright, let's go. So, new gameplay here. Like, actually totally new gameplay, not just a different variant. They're gonna be fine because they're humans, most likely.
No.
They're human.
No, of course not.
Don't say of course not. Say I don't think so because they're human. Just say that. I didn't want to choose the other one because it said honest or like what did it say actually? I don't know, something like that. But I don't know what she was gonna say there. Maybe she's gonna like, I don't know, maybe they will die. Also, is it just us on the bus, and why did we get to skip the line? Because we had tickets? It seems like the bus is empty except for us. Okay, am I gonna switch? So we've switched back to this. Okay. So I'm gonna go through this again. I wonder what happens if I choose to negotiate. Am I gonna fail? We'll see. Maybe I die, but we still win the revolution.
We've got to finish the barricade. Come on, help me.
Okay, so last time I chose the first thing I saw, assuming that a barricade implies that you choose multiple things to form one. Not just one thing, but apparently it's one choice. So I can choose a bench. I can choose that sign, I guess. What else? There were like 4 choices there. So you can't fool me. There's more than these two. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? This car? Okay, I can choose the car. Okay, maybe there were 3. Alright, let's choose the car then.
Hey, help me!
That should be sturdier. How come we can push it? Didn't it have the parking brake on? I would always put the parking brake on when if I had a car when I park it.
Right, that should do it.
Although that's not gonna stop them. Just hope it buys us some time.
I know it was not an easy decision to make, but I'm sure we're doing the right thing.
Okay. So there are a bunch of things I missed. Here, I talked with this guy. I'm not gonna talk with him just yet. Okay, no, if you pick this up, it triggers the next sequence. Light this up, I guess. This doesn't trigger, or rather it does trigger a small cutscene maybe, but it doesn't move you forward, I don't think so. It didn't last time.
Stop there.
And it is one of the objectives.
What are we gonna do if they attack?
Resist.
Resist. I like the actor for Marcus a lot. I see some elements of mine in him.
This won't hold him for long, but I guess it's better than nothing.
They're getting into position.
Mm-hmm.
If they attack, no one will survive.
Okay, I chose Grim. Let's choose Doubts.
How many more of us have to die? Is there any cause worth giving your life for?
You're the hope of our people.
There may be in life, yeah. I would say so.
We all trust you. No matter
Problem
what
is,
happens, we're making history.
you have no way of knowing if it's going to be for something or not, which is why it is so hard to give your life for something, because you only have one. I guess some people really have such a miserable or unfulfilling life, way more than mine, or maybe even yours, the viewer. I don't know, I'm just, when I say you, imagining that multiple people watch this, which they don't, but still. It could be, you know, someone who has it way better than I do, or someone who has it way worse than I do, or someone who has it similar to how I have it. Okay, so I have a bunch of other things to do, such as this.
Many of our people have fallen.
This is new.
The humans have no pity for those who are different.
It's true. In real life as well. Then I see an exclamation mark here. There's that one, the flag. Okay, let's check over here. These two guys, are they police or what's this uniform
Marcus, we
for?
found what you asked for.
No, this is the graffiti? Yeah, I think so. No, this triggers it. This triggers it. This triggers it, I think.
We have to make sure they know.
Not the flag. I don't remember what triggers it. This or the flag. It's either this or the flag. Prisoners, equality, alive, free, alive. I think I said free last time. Let's do alive.
Marcus!
Yeah,
Marcus,
it triggered.
come look!
Damn. Well. Alright, let's negotiate this time, see what happens.
Come to talk to you, Marcus. Come on. You have my word. I won't try anything.
Don't go. It's a trap.
I know, but
They want to get you out in the open.
I can't respawn, unfortunately. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna refuse and then accept. Refuse.
I have nothing else to say. Free our people, then we'll talk.
I came here to negotiate. Isn't that what you want?
Okay, let's accept now.
I need to hear what he has to say.
What if they kill you?
Seems more realistic this way. I think that's what he would do.
That's a chance I'll have to take.
If he were to accept. Say no, but then like, damn it, alright, fine, you know? Type of thing. Go outside. Immediately get sniped? No. Can't be. They stormed the place last time, so I'm willing to give it a try.
In a few minutes, the troops will be ordered to charge. None of you will survive. It'll all be over. You can avoid that, Marcus.
What do you mean?
Surrender. Surrender, and I give you my word, your life will be spared.
I don't
You'll be
trust you.
detained, but none of you will be destroyed.
Other demonstrations.
What happened to the other androids demonstrating in the camps?
Unfortunately, there were no journalists around to help save them. You're it. You're the last remaining deviants.
Guarantees.
If I accept your offer, how do I know you'll keep your word?
You're not in any position to be demanding guarantees, Marcus. All you can do right now is decide whether you want to trust me or not.
I don't trust you.
You asking me to betray my people?
I am offering you the chance to save your people. You're not walking out of here, Marcus. The only thing you can save now are the lives of those around you.
Okay, refuse.
I'd rather die here than betray my people.
Well, you just signed your own death warrant.
Okay, so when are we gonna switch back to Kara? Or Kara?
What happened, Marcus? What did he say?
Bad news. Alright. This is different, I think.
The humans are about to launch an attack. And we will show them. And we are not afraid. If we must die today,
Then so be it.
then we will die free.
Yeah, and this is the same. But last time it ended with this sequence. Okay, so this is different now. It continued last time. It just continued from there. That's why I said it ended. And it made more sense, really. Canada Border Inspection Station. Not out of the woods yet. That guy looked like... Hey, look at it! He looks like an android! Look how he moves and stares.
Excuse me, what's going on?
Border control. All passengers must leave the bus. Please move along.
Uh-oh. This is all new to me. There's the maple leaf. Never been to Canada. Never been anywhere, bro, unfortunately. Well, mostly anywhere. News. Procédons al... Okay, we are controlling all passengers to detect android's presence. Any...
We're doing temperature checks. We're trapped.
What are we gonna do, Kara?
Don't worry, Alice. We'll be fine.
We can't get through, Kara. We both know that.
I'll think of something. There's got to be a way out of this.
We can't let them stop us. Not that we're so close. All that matters now is you and Alice. I can save you, Kara.
No.
No, we'll find another way.
If there's no other way, I'll do it.
Okay. I can't move around. Passport control. Oh!
Rose.
What is she doing here? Or rather, what is she doing here? Yeah, let's go holler at her. Rose! Okay, I guess I have no choice. Uh-oh.
Jerry?
Who's Jerry?
You risked your life to save us, Carl. If you and the little girl need me, I'll be there.
Oh shit, it's about to go down. Cross the border, help found, find a discreet place. Is this timed? There's the restrooms. That was easy.
Wait for me. I won't be long.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
My daughter needs to go to the bathroom.
No sorry, no nothing. Fucking pig. Ooh, I like the music. Really, they had to put the... Is that a... No, it's not. It is a maple. What? Look. You can look in the mirror pretty often as an android in this game. I like that. I'm sure there's some... Am I crying? I'm sure there's some symbolism to that. I am crying somehow. Where's Rose? Come on, don't despair now. You've made it this far. I can't do anything. There's Rose.
I'm so glad you're safe. We saw the Jericho raid on TV. I was terrified. I thought you might have been killed. Thank God you're all right.
Brother, control, revolution, departure. Brother?
You gave me your brother's address. Do you think that I...
Of course. He'd be delighted to have you. We're going there too. You'll be safe with him.
Control, revolution, Alice, departure.
You're leaving Detroit?
They're searching for androids door to door. We had to leave before someone turned us in.
What about the others?
They're crossing the river as we speak.
Uh-huh.
Adam and I are gonna meet them on the other side.
Alice.
Rose.
No. Okay, if anything should happen.
I'll be there, Cobra.
Good. Okay, I can just ask about everything. Revolution.
What's happening with Marcus?
He's protesting peacefully outside one of the android camps.
Peacefully?
Whatever happens now, he's already made the history books.
Control.
They're checking for androids. We won't make it through.
You have to. You know what they'll do if they catch you.
I know, but how though?
I couldn't understand why my mother wanted to help you guys. Seeing what Marcus is doing made me realize she was right.
So because I chose to be peaceful.
You deserve to be free. I just hope people will realize that one day.
Okay. Cutting in line? Technically not. Shit. Make a decision. Here we go. Sacrifice self, sacrifice Luther, sacrifice Jerry. Jerry. I don't know. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mess up, man. No sacrifice. I don't know. I really don't want to mess up right now. Ah, shit.
ID? Is she alright?
Hey, you!
Hey. No need to be scared anymore, little girl. There are no androids on this side of the border.
Now shut up, bro. I'm scared of humans, not androids.
Welcome to Canada.
Welcome to Canada. And we didn't get scanned somehow? Or does that follow? I don't know. If I was indecisive there, I'm afraid that we would have gotten shot again. Well, not again in this timeline, but
Interrupting this news bulletin to bring you the latest news live from Detroit. Joss?
Yes, Michael. The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put
I
an
hate
end
this
to the
bitch.
deviant
I hate CNN.
demonstration by force this time.
oh, DualShock 4 battery is low. Poor timing. Is there ever good timing for that? I guess there is, all things considered. Okay, so this is the same. I wonder what happens if you take the deal. See, like, there's... This last chapter has a lot of... Uh-oh. Okay, I was relaxing. I was distracted. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this last chapter has a lot of interesting choices that I would want to see. But unfortunately, there is no checkpoint. You gotta do it in one take. Okay, Sing is the best choice. I don't know what happens if you kiss her. Probably they won't be as amazed. Also, by the way, the LED on my PS4 controller changes. I don't know based on what, but sometimes it's like magenta, sometimes it's turquoise. Now it's like a combination between green and orange and yellow. Just a little longer. Alright, I'm not gonna sing along. I can't skip this. This is Marcus's ending. So yeah, you can meet Todd at the bus checkpoint. There's a lot of variations here, but the overarching endings are, I think, there's 12 endings, 4 for each character. Okay, I'm curious, while he sings, I want to look at the Canadian border checkpoint here, or rather, there isn't a checkpoint part. After exiting the bus at the Canadian border check, the broadcast on TVs to the right, androids charging the camp. Marcus is alive. It shows revolution during Night of the Soul. Androids demonstrating. Marcus is alive. Demonstration. Okay. While waiting in the line, take a moment to check the information board straight ahead to learn the border is performing temperature checks for all individuals. If Luther is alive, you'll have the option to speak with him, as well as Jerry, the line on the right, if saved. Everything. If you wait around for a while, an android at the front of the line will be caught and executed. Okay, so I'm sorry. I would have chose no sacrifice there. On my first playthrough, had I gotten through the bus checkpoint without knowing you could get killed there. But both because of time constraints and because I'm way more cautious now, I didn't want to risk it. Examine the restroom. Okay. Examine the restroom. Near Rose's location to trigger a scene and exit the line to meet up with Rose, and then follow Alice into the restroom and look into the mirror. After reuniting with Rose and exhausting all her dialogue options, exit the restroom to speak with Adam and then return to the line. It's time to decide how to get past the border control. So sacrifice no one. If Marcus chose demonstration, obtain the group cross the border, or Kara and Alice cross the border endings. So I could have
Tell them to stand down.
Man, this scene still gets to me the second time around. That's how powerful it is. Not as much as the first time, but still. And I'm doing something else at the same time, so you really know it's powerful, because I'm not even focusing fully on it this time around. If Marcus chose Revolution, obtain the everyone was arrested and killed ending. I see. So you can still escape with Kara, even with the Revolution for Marcus, but not through leaving Detroit. I mean, by escape, I mean you can never be alive. Sacrifice Jerry. So I did that one. Yeah, sacrificing Jerry would be the better option here, in my opinion. If you didn't know that can happen. I did have the Marcus path on my side, the peaceful one, so that would have saved me. But I had no way of knowing that, and I wanted this to be as organic as possible. I did not, by the way, I did not look up anything beyond the bus checkpoint.
as a new form
of intelligent life. By the way, the actress for the president sounds either Aussie or British. She has a bit of an accent. Can't tell exactly which of the two. Sacrifice Luther, obtain the group across. Okay, border ending Alice, obtain the car and Alice cross the border ending.
But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up.
Why? Oh, I guess.
Humans who we really
interesting.
Tell them that we are people too.
So it gives you two options here for whether Luther is with you or not. But if Luther isn't with you, Alice doesn't get a minus. Sacrifice Luther, obtain car, and Alice cross the border ending. Sacrifice self, obtain Alice got to Canada with Luther ending. Obtain Alice got to Canada with a Rose ending. Wait, what? Wait, this is new. I should pay attention. What? I saw something different. I saw from the corner of my left eye, north, like the camera slowing down north. I didn't remember seeing that. I should have paid more attention. I didn't get it. Did I get a choice there and I didn't push anything? I forgot about that shit. Oh well.
It's over, Alice. We're free.
I guess we're gonna get a different ending with Connor. I really want to see the one where we find out that we've been cloned. Hand over fist. And that's it. That's her ending for this path. Now it's blue. It's like a purplish blue, the PS4 LED. And that's it. What about Connor? It just skips. Written and directed. So, is there gonna be... Can I skip this? I better be able to. I'm pressing every button on the controller except for the share button. Okay. So yeah, there's a bunch of other choices that I wanted to see. I want to see what happens if you negotiate and take his deal. I'm like 90% sure he's gonna betray me. There's a lot of stuff with Connor that I didn't get to see because of his bullshit slash a bit unintuitive puzzles. His path, I kind of messed up his path a bit. I want to see what happens if that guy during the chase lives. I want to see what happens if he becomes a deviant and joins the quote-unquote androids or the good guys. But I think I'm just gonna settle for YouTube at this point. Yeah. I still can't skip this, by the way. Nope, it's unskippable. Wow, unskippable credits for a game that's not only is it made with replayability in mind, there's some games that are made with replayability in mind, but not meant to be like they don't base the whole game around that, but they do have that in mind, you know, some options here and there. Like, for example, in some games, New Game Plus, not just, you know, keeping your abilities and having maybe stronger enemies, but like they introduce little new bits and pieces here and there, maybe stronger enemies earlier or entire new enemies or secret endings. But anyway, this game, not only is it made with replayability in mind, but it is based around that in the first place. So for a game like that to not be able to be skipped, or rather the credits, is kind of annoying. I still can't skip it. This goes on for a while. So I guess we just cross the border and then what? We go with Rose, we meet up with Rose and go to her brother's and live there for a while? He can shoot himself there? That's interesting. Yeah, there's no choice here because we gotta go through the gutter. So whether somebody dies there, which is unfortunate, whether you obey Carl or not, somebody dies. Gotta plug in my controller. And the menu is empty. Flowchart. What happened there? Rooftops. Hank committed suicide. Okay. Cyberlife. Is this the one that I got? Connor? Cyberlife decided to send another Connor. Why didn't we see that though? Yeah, well, another Connor as in... Okay, but we didn't get any scene like we did last time. I don't know, weird. Like with Miranda and the Mind Palace. Or maybe you get that if you refuse to shoot. I think I missed a QTE there. Anyway, yeah, there's still some scenes with Connor I want to go over, but I don't think I will, unfortunately. I could do it in my own time, but I want it to be on video, so no. And this is Connor at the Cyberlife Tower. I want to see this one, but I don't know how to get it. Unfortunate, but that would require me to either play the game from the beginning or play from a certain chapter, and I just don't want to do that. If I could, honestly, if I could skip dialogue up until choices, which it is possible, maybe it would be harder to make, considering that the game is made to be very cinematic and cutscenes blend really well with gameplay. But if I could do that and skip cutscenes and credits and all that, then maybe, yeah. Like in like some visual novels, but this is not a visual novel. Anyway, that was interesting. Finally, Kara got a good ending. Probably the best ending she could get. Well, actually, the best ending she could get is for that guy to live as well, but I didn't know that and I didn't want to risk it. Because if I did, and she would have gotten caught and killed there, that's how the series would have ended. Because I don't think I'm playing this again, I think I'm going to move on. If I had more time today, which I don't, unfortunately. Should I? Okay, I'll see how long it takes. Maybe I want to see what happens with Connor if... hold on, I'm just plugging my controller as I'm speaking. With Connor, if he goes to the Cyberlife, I want to see more so for the fact that I want to see the Cyberlife HQ, how it looks, the end-game location. But yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now and see what I have to do. I think I have to replay a bunch of chapters and I just don't have it in me right now. Detroit, become human. Connor visits Cyberlife. If he detects Connor infiltrate, okay, well, it's just a digest from Google. I think I gotta choose the deviant path to get that, so I have to replay quite a bit. To be clear, I'm referring to one that interrupts you in the basement before you can awaken the stored androids, not the one you play as. Okay, well, that's spoilers. Is there... Oh, there's the actor for Connor, actually. I don't know if it's a full playthrough, but I just saw... Because it was one of the results. He played some of... Or either through the game or some of the game. It just says part 1 here. Connor guide walkthrough. Okay. Plot summary, main walkthrough, the hostage, battle for Detroit Connor. Okay, let's see here. If Connor remained a machine or died, proceed to the Connor's last mission. Connor became a deviant. Okay, so I need to make him become a deviant, but is it a cumulative choice, or can I make a choice in some chapter, preferably as close as possible to the last one, that will make him turn? After waking, okay, how to make Connor deviant. Okay, my playthrough didn't unlock the become a deviant choice. What have I done wrong? Okay, so if Connor does not have enough software instability, the option will be hidden locked. There are quite a few decisions throughout the game. Okay, so I have to do a full playthrough because I pretty much don't know what the stat is, or like how close am I to achieving. I could, in theory, try to play an older chapter and keep playing from there, but I'm not in the mood for that. So if Connor does not have enough software instability, the option will be hidden locked. There are quite a few decisions throughout the game that affect software instability, either increasing or decreasing. And basically, if your choices as Connor up to that point were to be very machine-like, you won't get the option. In order to become a deviant as Connor, you have to have a lot of software instability. Here are decisions you can make as Connor that have the largest positive impact on your software instability. If you do all of these, you will have the option to become deviant. Choosing to save Hank instead of following Rupert. So I didn't choose to do that because I wanted to catch the suspect, and there was like an 80-something% chance he would survive. Choosing to spare the Tracys at the end of the eating club, I did that unintentionally. I just wanted to. Actually, I did it intentionally, but I still wanted to catch them. I didn't want to just shoot it. Tell you the truth, I didn't want to shoot him because I thought it would ruin the case, because I wouldn't be able to retrieve information from them, or like be able to punish them, if that makes any sense, to capture them. Connor was traumatized. If Simon was found and Connor manages to reach him, in public enemy. If Simon was found, is Simon the pigeon guy? Choosing to attack the deviant, or choosing not to do anything within the time limit at the end of public enemy. Choosing to spare the Chloe at the end of Meet Komsky. Interesting. Okay, well, okay. Skip. Am I gonna get? I got a trophy. Safe harbor. Kara and Alice passed the border. Happy family, another one. Kara, Alice, Luther are together at the end. That was a silver one. Another one. Mission complete. Connor killed the leader of the Deviants. What? So that's what happened. Okay, that's fine. Well, you know what I mean. We got to see another outcome. But yeah, I'm not gonna replay it again, unfortunately. Well, alright guys. Continue. Chapters. I might do another stream some other time or later. Who knows? But for now, I want to move on. I don't know what the next game will be. I'm looking at a few games here. I'm looking at Signalis. I'm looking at A Hat in Time. Most likely Signalis, to be honest with you. I'm looking at perhaps Dying Light 2 after Signalis and A Hat in Time. After either one of them. Or both. I don't know yet. There could still be like another option. I could just totally not do any of those that I mentioned, and that has happened before. But yeah, I'm looking at these. For the far future, I don't know, maybe Control. Maybe I'll do Nirvana Initiative, Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. That's a visual novel. Maybe I'll do one of the Phoenix Wright games. Maybe I'll do the Pinocchio game, the Souls Pinocchio game. What is it called? Lies of P? Maybe Wulong Fallen Dynasty. Maybe I don't know. I have so many games that I want to play. Plus, by the way, good news, guys. I have all the parts for my PC now. I gotta look for a monitor and a keyboard and a mouse and just assemble the whole thing. It's been a long time coming. I've actually started researching for the build all the way in March, late March. So now we're on we're on the 20th of April, or sorry, 20th of May. Man, when the hell did like 6 months from this year go? Jesus Christ. On a stick. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. There's no Chloe here, unfortunately. Look, see, there's no continue. But when I loaded last time, like today, the option was clickable. Apparently we got a bunch of new stuff, a magazine. Yeah, because I found one. We didn't get all the magazines, but it's fine. We're missing like 12 somehow. One, I guess some of them are like on alternate paths, and maybe I just outright missed some of them that were close to other prompts. One, does it say how many? It should say how many out of. I guess it's good that they have a numbers if you want to look up a guide and see which one you're missing. But I would also appreciate if it told you how many you have found overall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm missing 11. Alright, well, gallery, I have the full soundtrack. I bought it. I have all the videos, all the artwork. The gallery is very expensive because there's a lot of models. I'm gonna sneeze. But yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I guess I could get Marcus here. I have a few points for that. North. Carl Ingram. That's a target from a Hitman game. I know that name from somewhere. Oh yeah, he's from the Dubai level in Hitman 2021. Let's get a present. I want to see how she looks. The boss, this guy, this piece of shit. Why do they look so alike? Are they father and son? This guy doesn't look old enough to have a son this old. The other guy, this bitch, and I have everybody else beyond that. So, except for the ones that I don't have unlocked, I don't have that many left. Well, I say that, and yet, well, compared to how many I have unlocked, not really that many. I'm guessing I'm gonna get this guy, and then that's it. Take a look at him. 2002. This guy is, holy shit, is around my age. Okay, well, incredible. Makes me feel depressed, to be honest with you, that he was able to become a billionaire and he's around my age, and yeah, and he lives in a mansion that I don't like how it looks, but like it's let's be honest, it's better than most people have. Surrounded by pretty nice looking androids. Not my type, don't find them that attractive, but still. Anyway, it would be nice if they had like some sort of voice lines you could play, or different facial expressions. That would be really cool to kind of mess around with it and give them facial expressions they weren't meant to have, or they don't have in the story. There's no variation for them. Okay, let's check out the bear. And then I guess he's kind of smiling in the portrait over there. No variation. He does have details. The URS Urs 12. Isn't that a bear in a language? Urs. That means bear in a language, probably Romanian. It's one of the series of models from 2030 developed by CyberLife to recreate extinct or endangered species. One of these bears was purchased second-hand by Zlatko as part of his many experiments. No variations. Okay, this is show list. But I want this bar below to... You can't have it disappear? Really? Well, there it is. Pelt missing. Guts hanging out. It saved me though. Kinda creepy and disturbing. There's Sumo. He's real. He's a real one. See what I did there? There's Ms. President herself. Looks awfully close to Hillary Clinton. This game came out in 2018, so I don't know why they went with this look. Maybe if it came out in 2015, were they trying to predict the president? I don't know. Details. How old is she? 85. Yeah, she's pretty old. Born in 85. Her first term in 2036. There's a bunch of stuff you can find out from these bios. Tax revenue. Warren has presided over a polarizing economy. Tax revenues and GDP are at record levels. Really? What about health and happiness of the populace? Alright. Available to purchase. Sumo! Good boy. Alright, guys and gals. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And, yeah. Do try to take care of yourselves. And just do something. Doesn't matter what, just do it. Just do something with your lives, man. Time is flying so fucking fast these days. Especially since COVID took like 4 or 5 years out of some people's lives. Anyway, don't know what to expect next. Either it's probably gonna be Signalist. I'm gonna do an unboxing on that as well. I have purchased the Tomb Raider Remaster Physical Deluxe, or whatever it's called. It's not the Collector's Edition, but the second most complete one after that. For the PS5, the 1, 2, 3 Remastered Collection. I don't know, I'm going to be doing an unboxing on that for sure. It's quite a good Deluxe Edition. It gives you quite a few things. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get to playing that. I'm definitely not gonna play them all back to back because I wanna go in depth and find secret levels and cool stuff, and it's just gonna become very tiresome, and I'm gonna get burnt out if I do them back to back. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Alright, guys and gals, thank you for watching, thank you for hanging out. I wish you nothing but the best, and I wish you a happy, loving, healthy, productive, and hopeful and fulfilling day and or night, wherever you are or whoever you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye.